Oh, fucking righty. What's up, everybody? My sexy peeps. How's it going, you sexy bitches? It is I, Peter Joseph, here for a Monday afternoon video. Right here on the official Peter Joseph YouTube wrestling channel. YouTube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down there inside of my goddamn motherfucking pants on this channel and my other channels as well that are in the description box. Show your love and support. Leave a comment on any one of my videos, but don't leave these stupid comments because you go bye-bye, so long, farewell. You need a life and a good slap in the face. You do. Seriously, you do. Some of you do. But in any case, hit that like button, stick that thumb straight up the woo-ha, subscribe to my channels, share the video all over the internet, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Actually, we can't say Twitter anymore. Facebook, X, and Instagram. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video, because you miss anything, you need to be, you know, you need to get slapped in the face, basically, because you're SOL, and I think we all know what that means. So, it is what it is. Yes, the beard is coming in, and, that's, pretty much it, but I will be shaving it later today. So, clean shaven by tonight when I do my Raw review. That's, pretty much it. And if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a cold one. Cheers. Grab a cold one, whatever you got. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And if not, get the fuck off and do something with your goddamn life. That's, pretty much it. Simple as that. And we move along. Alright, new work week has started, except for me, because I start that tomorrow. Short week for me, because, you know, today I have the day off, but I gotta get out of here in the next hour, because I have a doctor appointment, and then, pretty much, I'm done for the day. I got other things to do, then I'm gonna be watching Monday Night, tonight, and then later tonight, over on my main channel, my Killer Demon 669 channel, your Monday Night Raw review, and we're pretty much going to be on back to normal for the next, for this week and next week, and then the following week. So 2 weeks from today, actually 2 weeks from yesterday, I will be off of YouTube for about 5-6 days, just to clear my head. I am going on vacation, so that's that. So I will be gone for about 6 days, officially 6 days. And I will be back by the end of the month. By the final Sunday of the month, I will be back. So, just taking a little break. Just a little mini, not even a big vacation. It's like a mini vacation. And, because I need a summer vacation. So, you know, get out of this forsaken city and go west. Go to another city, basically. And have fun. And enjoy the rest of my summer. Well, at least part of the summer. Then, you know, when I come back, I got the rest of the summer to finish. So, we got that. But I'll be back by the end of this month, going into August, maybe, probably most of September, and then October is, well, we'll see what happens with that. Because my work schedule will be changing as we hit September into October. So, I might not be on a lot during October, but we'll see what happens with that, due to work, of course. But, we'll see what happens with that in 2 months from now. Probably two and a half months. So I would say in about 2 months, I'll let you guys know the future of that. Whoa, hello. That was unexpected. Stupid computer. With a stupid ad. But sorry about that. So, if I blew out your eardrums, well, some of you, good. But I'm sorry for everybody else. That was just random. But, you know. It happens on my show, you know, random things happen, but it is what it is. But like I said, 2 months from now, I'll let you guys know the future of my channels going into the rest of the fall, going into the winter, and then going into 2025. Lots of changes going into 2025, pretty much near the end of 2025. I am I am thinking about getting a new laptop and a new PC pretty soon, because Windows 10 is pretty much gonna be extinct by next year. So by the end of next year. So I'm gonna get a Windows 11 computer. So I'm not going anywhere, but there's a little detour, little pit stops I gotta make. Pretty much in 2 weeks, and then maybe in October. But we'll see what happens with that. But minus those little pit stops, I will be here full speed ahead. And that's pretty much it. But we'll get to those things later. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to get this out of the way because, like I said, I gotta get out of here pretty soon. I gotta go to a doctor appointment, and then pretty much done for the day. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is time on this beautiful, hot as fuck and humid Monday afternoon, July the 8th, 2024, right here on the Peter Joseph channel. I'm Peter Joseph, but you knew that already. I'm a content creator talk about the wonderful world of professional wrestling or anything else I feel like talking about. And if you like it, great. You don't, go fuck yourself. Go do it on your dead channel with 5 subs. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so on this beautiful afternoon, it is time for your late and out-of-date NXT Heatwave review. Alright, last night, NXT Heatwave blew into the Scotiabank Arena where Money in the Bank was, which wasn't great, but a lot of things happening. Drew McIntyre got suspended indefinitely and fined an undisclosed amount, saying they would see him puke. We had that. Solo pinned Cody, so the Bloodline continues to wreak havoc. Well, the fake-ass fuck Usos, I call them. So we'll talk about that on SmackDown this Friday night. Well, we got that. But tonight should be an very interesting show. Very interesting. Will Mommy Rhea Ripley return? A lot of people saying that she might. And she's gonna get a humongous pop tonight. If she comes back tonight. Well, with her arch nemesis Liv Morgan in town, she's going to be teaming up with her boy toy, Dominic Guerrero, in a mixed tag team match against Dom's fake as fuck dad, Rey Mysterio, and Sabina Vega. Mixed tag team action. We're going to hear from Poppy Priest with that controversial ending to his match with Seth freaking Rollins, which turned into a triple threat as Drew McIntyre cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase and lost thanks to Phil Brooks, seeing puke. And now Seth Rollins got a problem with Punk, so might have a epic little showdown between Punky Brewster and Seth freaking Rollins. So we'll have that. Poppy Priest, still your World Heavyweight Champion, but he's got a big, huge challenge on his hands coming in the form of Walter. So we'll see what Walter might have to say. We got that. Also, we got some 6-man tag team matches. We got the Judgment Day. We got Fiend Balor and JD McDumpfuck teaming with Gordito against the Awesome Truth, the former tag team champions of Raw. That's The Miz and our Fool teaming with Braun Strowman. And we got that. And a women's 6-woman tag team match. We got Damage Control of the lovely Dakota Kai and my 2 hot Asian wives, minus Asuka, of course, Kairi and Io Sky, who is still alive, by the way. Oh, that spot. Oh, it just gives me nightmares. Anyway, so Io will be there, not 100% obviously, but she's there. So they're taking on the Dancing Queens of Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter. They're teaming up with the lassie bitch from Ireland, Miss Lila Valkyria. And that's pretty much it. And a whole lot more tonight on Monday Night Raw. And maybe, we got Chad Gable and the Yeet Man, Jey Uso, tonight as well, one-on-one. Should be interesting. Will the Wyatt Six appear? With a little VHS tape? I hope. I want to see more. Not with Bo Dallas and Uncle Howdy talking. Well, now, Bo Dallas now turned into Uncle Howdy. Maybe we'll hear from Nikki Cross or Dexter or Joe Gacy or Eric Rowan tonight. See their backstory. That'd be nice. Well, listen. We shall see what happens tonight. And that's it from Monday Night Raw. But let's get into NXT. So, last night at NXT Heatwave, pretty decent show. Controversial ending with, I don't know why they gave this guy the belt. But if you look closely after that, I think we didn't even need to say his name, but he appeared, and we have to believe in Joe Hendry. Oh, that NXT TNA partnership really heating up right now. We're getting close to Slammiversary, which is next weekend. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. Oh, we got that. Alright, so like I said, we're from the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Canada. And our commentary team, as always for NXT, the man with the creepy jacket and lots of Starburst candy. Hey, what about the Skittles? What's those candies? So we got that. That's Vic Joseph and the two-time Hall of Famer, the man who smokes more weed than you do, and that's a fact. It's Black Snow Booker T, sucker! And we have that. Alright. Lots of stuff to talk about. Let's get into it. Alright, we had the kickoff show, which I didn't even care about. We had JC Jane and Jasmine Nix. Jasmine Nix. So scrumptious. I like the Phil Hurt cookie, if you know what I mean. But anyway, they take on the hometown girls of Ariana Grace, Santino Manella's hot daughter, and the girlfriend of Stax Lorenzo. She teams up with the Russian assassin, Carmen Petrovich, for probably the best fucking entrance ever for a woman. Alright, so we have the two evil bitches from America taking on the two hometown girls from Canada. Who wins? Well, Canada won as, getting to the end, and Ariana Grace hits a code breaker to JC Jane, which leaves poor Jasmine Nix to roll Carmen Petrovich up, but then Ariana pulls the hair to reverse that, and then somehow Carmen gets the win in a little over 7.5 minutes. So they did exist. So you always have that can they coexist type thing, but they coexisted, and hey, they got the win. So that's pretty much it. So 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. And then later in the show, Ava Raine talks to them, and then we got a one-on-one match tomorrow night on NXT between Carmen and Ariana Grace. So they coexisted, now they have a match anyway. Kind of feels like the Danny Luna, Jody Threat kind of thing now. There were tag team champions, and then Lars Frederiksen gets involved, and then now they're fighting amongst each other. But now it looks like they're gonna come back and become Spitfire again and go after the Militia, which is the new Knockouts Tag Team Champions. That's Alicia Edwards and Masha Slamovich. But waiting in the wings in the shadows, my girl, you know who she is, Rosemary and Jessica Havoc. DK! The prophecy is always watching, just remember that. Doesn't matter if it's wrestling or in real life, we're always watching. So, remember it. You can't get away with anything. We're watching. Even if we're really not. But I digress. Moving on. Moving on with that. Alright, then we start the main show properly. And we start with the North American Championship on the line. We got the big man, my good buddy, Oba Wakanda Forever Femi, who defending the North American title against Wesley in a last chance match. If Wesley doesn't win the title, well, he can never face Oba Femi for the North American title again. And we got all that. I'm just going to run it down, because like I said, I got to get out of here pretty soon. Pretty good match. Oba beat the fuck out of him. There's one point, he picked him up and just launched him 30 feet in the air, and Wesley just crashed down. That was crazy. Then he gets caught in a release F5. Oh, poor Wesley. Poor Desmond Xavier. Poor guy. But give Wesley credit. He fought till he can't fight no more. And almost won the match a couple of times. Get a few suicide dives near the end. A sunset flip is blocked back on the inside. We get a hurricane for a near fall. But Wesley goes for a springboard. And Oba hits a Tiger uppercut out of mid-air for a near fall. And then they go back and forth again. We get a super X Factor by Wesley. Then he hits the cardiac kick, which usually wins a match for him, and he's won the North American title twice, so almost got it for the third time. So, but Oba somehow kicked out that too. And then Wesley goes up, hits that Eddie Guerrero like frog splash. He did not hit it like me. I'm sorry, Eddie. You better be sorry I kicked your ass. Okay, calm down. Calm down. China, Joni, can you get him, please? Thank you. Anyway. When I send you to the barrio, pendejo. Anyway, so they go outside. So Wesley hits the frog splash. Oba gets right back up, like he no-sold it. They go to the outside again. Wesley hits a moonsault, count into a shoulder breaker, circa 1924. Then they go back in. Oba counts the cardiac kick into a big, hard toss, like I mentioned before. And then after that, hits the pop-up, set-out powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Wakanda Forever wins again. Oba retains. It's a monster this guy is. 3.25 out of 5 stars. Almost a 16.5-minute match. Oba retains. Now what does Wesley do? Well, we'll find out tomorrow night on the program on NXT. His future Conan. As far as Mr. Obafemi goes, I think he should go after the world champion. But we'll get to him in a minute. Alright, we got that. Match number 2 for the Women's North American Championship. The match of the night, in my eyes. Kaylani Jordan taking on the resident surfer girl, Sol Ruka, who's gone to a statue. Sol! This was great. They kind of had elements of the Ocean Spray Ricochet match back in New Japan. That was epic. Lots of flippy-dippity-doos. I was like, oh my god, this is great. But we get near the end. Sol Ruka hits a powerbomb for a near fall. Kaylani gets in a knockdown of her own. Goes up top, only to land on raised knees by the resident surfer girl, Sol Ruka. Goes for the Soul Snatcher and gets blocked. That's a first. We haven't seen that get blocked in like months. It gets blocked. Then we get a super poison Hurricanrana. Yikes! Takes Sol Ruka down, and then Kaylani hits one of a kind by RVD. Not the move, obviously, but the song by that great band you know and love. I forgot who sings it, but anyway. So she hits one of a kind. 1, 2, 3 to retain the title in over 11.5 minutes. Match of the night. 3.5 out of 5 stars. Bam! That's what it got us. That's what I love. Love a good fashion, technical women's match between two, probably the best women's wrestlers in NXT right now. Kaylani Jordan, 20-something years old. Sol Ruka, I think she's around 20 as well. Or in her 20s at least. Both of them put on a clinic. It was good. I want to see them do it again. 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 And then after the match, Code of Honor. You love to see that. That's what I like. I want to see more of that. I want to see more matches end in a Code of Honor. Respect. I don't care if it was a bad match. Respect. Come on. I mean, we're not in Ring of Honor. I know that, but come on. Just saying. But glad that two good friends, real life friends, Code of Honor, I'd like to see this again. Will we? I don't know. I don't know where Kaylani goes from here. But lots of challenges coming her way, though. Lots. And that's it. Alright, after that, I didn't even see this part. The Gallus boys, Mark and Joe Coffey, along with Wolfgang, they're ready to fight the newcomers, Tyreek Igve and Tyson DuPont, over their lack of respect. And they've been fighting in the back the last 2-3 weeks on NXT TV. So someone's got to give here. Maybe see that tomorrow night on NXT. Excuse me. Moving on. Alright, then we get a recap of the kickoff show match. And like I said, Ariana Grace is ready to keep the team together with Carmen Petrovic. But Ava changes that into a singles match on NXT this tomorrow night instead. So we got a one-on-one match. Okay, we got that. Moving on. Match number 3 for the NXT Tag Team titles. We got the Superhero Power Rangers of A-Kid and Ben Frazier defending against Chase U of Mr. Chase, Andre Chase, and Duke Hudson with Riley Osborne, the creepy bitch, Thea Hale. I think we saw Ridge Holland somewhere. But this was another good match. I like how they traded roll-ups at the start with Andre Chase and A-Kid, and then Mr. Chase like, this is a teachable moment. There will be a test later on, but we get that. Back and forth they went. Duke gets put up top for a super Spanish fly, and Joel Maximo went completely berserk. That's his move. Well, the Maximo's move. Anyway, then after that, Ben Frazier comes off the top with a Phoenix Splash, and then Mr. Chase has to make the save. Hits a Canadian Destroyer. Great sequence there. The fans are going nuts. We're like, this is great. And then Mr. Chase and A-Kid slug it out until Ben Frazier accidentally, super kicks A-Kid. That might be a thing to talk about on NXT tomorrow night. Which gives Mr. Chase a very near fall. And then everybody's out of breath. The fans are going berserk even more. And then Mr. Chase does the spelling stomps. What's that spell? Chase U! Gets a near fall. Mr. Chase goes up top, only for Ben Frazier to superplex him into Chasing the Dragon. Oh, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish are going to be mad. You can't use that move. So they hit Chasing the Dragon. By Red Dragon, of course. We all know that. And then Ben Frazier flip dives on the Duke Hudson on the outside. And then A-Kid hits the Golden Ratio 1, 2, 3 in under 17 minutes to retain the titles. My only loss of the night. Well, actually, my first of 2 losses on the night. So I almost went 500. 3 and 2 is not bad. Minus the pre-show, of course. Overall, it would be 4 and 2, but still, 3 and 2 on the main show. So, A-Kid and Ben Frazier retain the tag team belts. How long they're going to retain it for, who knows. And that's it. Match was pretty good. 3.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, after the match, the champions seem happy. We got that. Alright, then we see Wesley shaken up by the loss to Oba. Doesn't know where to go from here, but we'll find out tomorrow night on the program where his future lies. Will we go back to Impact? Maybe go back with his rascal little brothers, Trey Miguel and that other guy named Zachary Wentz / Nash Carter. Maybe they can't. I don't think they're gonna even show Zachary Wentz on NXT TV if he even shows up on NXT TV. He's burned so many bridges with NXT. The whole Nazi salute thing, the Kimber Lee situation, the domestic violence stuff. I don't think he's gonna show his ugly, disgusting face in the Performance Center or the Capitol Wrestling Center or on NXT TV. So fuck you. Pretty much. That's it. Wesley, you could go on Impact TV. That's all I care about. If you want to show up on Slammiversary, go ahead. Go ahead. Be a nice little reunion. Go ahead. Don't bring one of the 2 idiots there. I'm not talking about Trey Miguel. I'm talking about Zachary Wentz. Fuck him. And that's pretty much it. Moving on. Alright, so we got that. Match number 4 for the NXT Women's title. 2 hot pieces of H. And that's Roxanne Perez, Roxy, defending against Lula Faces. Oh, Caliente. Oh, both of them looked amazingly hot. We get the big match intros from Mike Rome, that idiot. We get that. Back and forth match they went. Another good match. There was times that Lola was this close to winning the belt. But getting near the end. And, after Lola locks in a triangle choke on Roxy, she hits that wicked back fist. It looked like she was about to win the match, but Roxanne got knocked to the outside. They go back in, Lola kicks away, but Roxy grabs Pop Rocks for 2.9999995, and then Roxy's like, ah! She's all stunned. Then they go to the outside, where Roxy hits another Pop Rocks onto the announcer's table. I don't know if it broke, so... I am the table! Anyway. So on the inside, Lola tries for the win, and Roxy somehow kicked out of that. Lola kicked out of that, sorry. Then the crossface on the bad arm of Lola, which was evident during the match, puts Lola in more trouble, but somehow she slips out, and then Roxy hits a third Pop Rocks. 1, 2, 3. What are you gonna do? 13-minute match. Roxy retains, and now, well, she might be in a showdown with a certain girl from Japan. No, not Maiko Satomura. That's well, not her, not the final boss, but the ultimate boss, and that's Julia. Coming up probably by the next show, which we find out is going to be August the 5th, is the Great American Bash. Now, I don't know if it's a 2-night event, because I didn't say anything, but August 5th is going to be on Sci-Fi, not the USA Network. I don't know why. Probably for the Olympics, I think, because the Olympics start July 24th, which is a special day. No, July 26th, I'm sorry. So that's on 2 weeks from Friday, which is the same day as Death Before Dishonor and SmackDown and Rampage. What ratings are they're gonna get? I mean, they're gonna get big ratings, but everything else, British SmackDown will probably still be like around get a 1 or a 2.0 rating. Get a 2.0 rating, but Rampage, get garbage ratings. Death Before Dishonor, probably nobody will watch. That's it. Really, the Olympics are what everybody's gonna watch, which is the opening ceremony. I don't know. A lot of people will watch the opening ceremony in Paris, but as far as the entire Olympics go, I mean, they're gonna get a proper rating on NBC and USA Network. So I think that's why NXT will be preempted on August the 5th, because of the Olympics. Big fucking whoop. Not that anybody cares. The US ain't gonna win many medals anyway, so. Except for maybe basketball. Well, maybe. Who knows? Soccer? I know the men's team won't win. Women's team? They got a chance. But the men's team, if you lose to Uruguay, that deserves you shouldn't even be in the Olympics. Fuck that. If it was Italy, I'd say something, but, you know, I wouldn't even have to say anything, because Italy is like a juggernaut in soccer. They don't win many medals, but they haven't won a World Cup in years. I think that the last thing they actually won, I think, was one of the Euro Cups, I think. But it's been so long, I forget. But I do remember the 2006 one. 2006, 2007-ish one, but no, it was 2006. I remember that one, but we move on. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so we got that. Moving on from that. So August 5th, Great American Bash on Sci-Fi on Tuesday night. We got that. Alright, moving on. Alright, then we get a video on the Brooks Jensen situation. So we're going to hear from Brooks Jensen. He's going to have a sit-down interview with Ava Raine to discuss his future, whatever that might be. We got that. And also, after that, we go to a little video of my cousin. My cousin, he's, taking some time away from gardening with his basil. You got any for me? Oh, okay. Ooh. Needs a little bit more salt. Alright. Anyway. My legit cousin, Tony D'Angelo, who gets you a big plate of chicken parmesan for me for $2. For you, $10.50. We got that. So Tony D talks about Lexus King, Lexus King's been talking about my cousin for a little bit, and about Eddie Thorpe as well. So Tony D's all fine with defending his Heritage Cup on this Tuesday's program, on tomorrow's program, against Lexus King for the Heritage Cup, so we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully he doesn't lose it to that guy, but, I mean, I'm cool with Lexus King, but still, not his time just yet. We move on. Alright, so we get all that, and then we find out that Great American Bash, August the 5th, coming up in about a month from now, about 4 weeks away, on Sci-Fi. Moving on. Alrighty. That might be Julia's debut in NXT. Probably going against Roxy, but we'll see what happens with that tomorrow night on the program. Alright, then we go to your main event of the evening. For the NXT title, we got Ego Ethan Page, the chairman of the board, Sean Spears, the young OG himself, Javon Evans, going up against the champ, Trick Willie Shamon. So he's there. Alright, this was a pretty good match. Couple big spots. We got a Doomsday Device DDT combo by the heels, Sean Spears and Ethan Page, for a near fall each, leaving Trick Willie and Ethan Page slugs it out. Then Spears grabs a chair, cleans house, and then he hits Javon Evans. Woo! He hit him good with a nasty chair shot. I think you can hear it all the way in Texas. By the way, speaking of Texas, I know batten down the hatches because Hurricane Beryl just went through. Lots of power outages, 2 million plus people without power. Lots of flooding around the Houston area, the Galveston area, Corpus Christi. It's making its way north, and then it's going to go northeast. So it's going to hit Arkansas, Tennessee, I think maybe Missouri. But it's not going to come here. Thanks the Lord for that. But we're going to get remnants of it this weekend here in New York City, which isn't great, but still. It's not like it's a hurricane. It's just going to be a storm. A 3-day storm, basically. Ugh. And that's pretty much it for that. So to all my people in Texas, I know I got a guy, the Lex Man lives in Houston, so I know he's dealing with that. And everybody else in Texas, be safe, be well, stay away from the hurricane or the tropical storm, whatever it is now. And hopefully you get your power back pretty soon. That's pretty much it. And right now, nothing else coming down the pipe in the Caribbean. So, nothing right now, but, keep an eye out on the Caribbean and the Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico for any hurricanes that might form in the next couple weeks. And we got all that. Alright. Then we get a C4 on the chair in the corner. Gets a near fall on Trick Willie. That was sick. But we get that. Then they go back and forth. We got a super Spanish fly. By Javon Evans on Ethan Page. Then he goes back up top with a top rope double jump Gilmore cutter, which I'm stealing, by the way, Javon. Sorry. You can't steal the Gilmore cutter and try to make it better than my Gilmore cutter. No, sir. You're 20, I'll give you that, but still, my move. Pay me, bitch. So he hits that. That was crazy. Then another twisting splash gets a near fall as Trick Willie made another diving save this close to losing the belt. Evans loads up another springboard move, but Trick Willie shoves him hard onto the announcer's table. Ow! And then he just looks at Javon's like, I had to! The bell rang, We get that. And then, go back in the ring, and Trick hits the trick shot on Evans, and then runs at Ethan Page, who falls onto Javon Evans, and then gets the 1, 2, 3, baby, new NXT World Champion, unexpectedly, Ethan fucking Page? What? As Sean Spears held Trick back, and Trick's going berserk after the match. So, we got that, so your new NXT World Champion, Ethan freaking Page. Oh, Tony Khan's probably having a field day right now. It's like, oh, he fired the guy, he let the guy go, now where he goes to NXT, he's not the world champ. Don't you feel stupid, Tony Khan? So we get that. So after the match, he gets the title, he's all raising the title, it's like, I knew that would work. And then that's it. And then the feed cuts into a picture of I believe in Joe Hendry. So, a lot of people are like, ooh, Joe Hendry. Gonna be on NXT maybe tomorrow night. Maybe go up against Ethan Page for the world title. I'd love to see that. Imagine Joe Hendry as the NXT champ. Woo-hoo, that'd be great. But that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Alright, so I gave the main event 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it for NXT Heatwave. And that's it. So, Heatwave, I thought it was pretty good. 7.25 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys thought of the show down below in the comments section. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I gotta get out of here. I gotta run to my doctor appointment. But I'll see you guys later for Raw on the Kill Demons channel. And that's it. So, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.